So I decided to do a little breakfast tarot for myself this morning. Generally, I can't read very well for myself, and I don't know if this is going to be any better or worse than normal for myself, but I have laid out 10 cards to check what might be going on. I had seen a reading that was for June for Sagittarius's on YouTube this last weekend, and it was really enlightening and really was part of what I even have going on in my own head. It talked about moving, it talked about things becoming different, it talked about my financial situation being different, it talked about partnerships with people that I hadn't thought about partnering up with before. And so I thought, well, let me just throw some cards down this morning before I go do my exercise and see what I see. And so I decided to share my little reading with you guys if you give a shit about what that is. So first card I got was the Five of Pentacles reversed. So when I see the Five of Pentacles reversed, what it tells me is that my foundation has always been built on, moderate abundance. I've never really not had what I needed, though I might have felt like I didn't have what I needed. It's probably more than likely that I felt like I didn't have what I wanted. I wasn't getting what I wanted. And so that's sort of sour grapes. I have a ton of reversed cards in this reading. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards, and 3 of the 4 major arcana cards are reversed. So I have like 5 cards that are reversed, including my significant card, which is telling me that I am being a fucking shithead. And so in my past, I have the Hierophant reversed, the Strength card reversed, and the 5 of Swords. So the Hierophant is all about your beliefs, whatever those beliefs are. So I'm turning my beliefs upside down. I have to, they were turned up on their end in my past. My strength was given out, and I felt like I was always being ripped off, which is what the 5 of Swords means, that somebody came along and stole shit from me. So that again goes right with my 5 of Pentacles reversed, is not being grateful enough for what I already have and not knowing what I controlled. So I felt out of control. I felt like all of my beliefs about everything I knew and all the things that I was trying to do just didn't work anymore. And I felt like I was being completely ripped off. That was the past. In the present, I have no reverse cards, and those are the Page of Pentacles, the Chariot card, and the Queen of Wands. Generally, when I see the Queen of Wands, it's me, but I don't think that's me in this case. Page of Pentacles is all about learning about that particular suit. So she looks like a young person holding the pentacle shining, which means this is the ability to figure out something new, to be more creative, because Pentacles is all about your home and your finances and your comfort zone, your place where you feel nurtured and where you feel like you're in control. She's holding that up and really looking at it. So I think it's time to examine what I've done before and try to figure out where I'm supposed to go with that. And the Chariot is all about movement and getting to that place and understanding all kinds of different aspects about things. The Chariot is all about yin and yang energy, the light and dark energy. All of it is about movement and moving forward. So I'm supposed to learn something new and move forward with it. With the Queen of Wands, that's all about passion and fiery growth and birthing passion and birthing growth and being really a shining example of those things that you want to see in yourself. So I need to be learning about whatever this is, or this is a woman who's going to come into my life, or someone with really dynamic, fiery, feminine energy is going to come into my life, or is in my life right now. It's going to help me to see and recognize those things. And in the future, all of the cards are reversed. I've got the 1 of Swords. I've got the 10 of Wands, and I've got the Emperor card. And what that says to me is that the One of Swords is forget what you know, forget what you always thought you knew, because that's not where you need to be. The 10 of Wands is dropping them fucking grudges, let them go, because Wands is about carrying a fucking heavy load. So let that go. You got to drop that shit so that you can move forward. And the Emperor reversed is patriarchal, heavy duty father figure shit. So I've got to let a lot of shit go. I think not only, I don't think I'm going to take it so figuratively as to mean that it's my dad, but I think what it means to me is that it's males in general that I have issues with, and some men that I've had issues with, that I need to let go of that patriarchal thing that works inside of my head. Because as a woman growing up in the 60s and 70s in a very Greek patriarchal home where the father figure is, and the man is celebrated, that I need to drop those concepts and precepts in my head in order for me to be able to accomplish the things that I need to do to be able to move forward in whatever way that I am able to make money for myself. So I think that's what that all means. I think let's look at the new growth where that Page of Pentacles is well, maybe I better look at that Emperor card first. Oh yeah, so there we have the 5 of Cups reversed. A lot of fives. Fives is a really funny number in tarot. I used to love that number 5. I have funny relationships with words and numbers. I like to write them and draw them because I like the way they look and sound when they come out of my mouth. Fives was one of the things for me. But fives, 5 reversed is really more about, like, seriously, this is time for you to get over this shit. You've spent enough time crying over crap that you can't control. None of it is going to make any kind of significant difference in your life. If you don't let go of that stuff, it's just going to continue to hold you back. 9 of Wands on top of that is all about assessing all of those things that already went down with you, and now trying to, like, decide pick your battles, bitch. What are you really going to work on to make things become better for you? And it's not holding on to all of this other stuff that has to do with your mindset of that men are better than women thing. Oh, you're welcome, Edna. And then 2 of Wands is really turning your back on the shit that you once had going on and looking out over the horizon and looking for the stuff that you need to come in. So definitely these cards here are telling me to put the past where it belongs, to let go of those old concepts and precepts so that I can look out forward to see what's going on and be able to make a better choice for what I need to do with myself vocationally. That's what this reading is all about. And then let's look at that Pentacle card. 6 of Pence reversed, the Magician, and the 8 of Cups reversed. Lots of reverse. This is a time of change for me, and it's the old way of making money, asking for people to hand things to me. That doesn't work for me anymore. I have all the tools I need at my disposal. That's what the Magician is telling me, to do what I need to do in order to bring success for myself. I've already done a lot of the work. I've looked at the way things were happening in my life, and those things didn't work for me. I've already crossed so many boundaries with my emotions, but I need to turn that stuff upside down and move forward so that I can actually figure out where I need to be and what I need to do. So I want to know about this Queen of Wands lady, and what I get is the Hermit card, the 6 of Wands, and the 4 of Swords reversed. So the Hermit card is like, really, this person is really going to be wise. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a woman, but this person has been looking at things from a different place, a place above where I would look at things, like really looking down and shining the light and examining all the things and kind of back and away from me. So it's going to be somebody I really didn't expect, that I probably haven't even paid much attention to, that is coming into my life or is already in my life because I haven't been paying attention to them, that's going to help me facilitate whatever it is that I need to do, I need to be aware of that, which is probably what, and look, she was above the Emperor card that was reversed, the reverse of the patriarchy. It's almost that it would have been the Empress would have been better, but the Queen of Wands is just as significant above that place of the Emperor card reversed, because that's really like letting go of that old stagnant energy that held me back so long with my problems with men, which is more not like problems with them, like my thinking that I don't deserve because of the things that my father has said to me while I was growing up. So that Hermit card is telling me this person is really going to change my perspective, is going to shine light on some things and really show me what the difference is, which will then help me to celebrate, which is the Six of Wands, coming in and people saying, good job, you did well, or maybe only me telling myself, good job, you did well. It's time for you to really stand up for yourself and show everybody what you can do, because this is the Six of Wands is coming in and celebrating, and people hanging up their laurel leaves and celebrating this person who has clothed in purity and strength and walking, the horses prancing, things are going to go well. And then the Four of Swords reversed. Rest time is over. It's time for you to move on what you know and start seeking out the truth of what you need to do. Kind of want to look at, I'm kind of torn between the Strength reverse and the Swords, the Five of Swords, that Nana Nana Boo Boo card. I don't know which one it should be. I think all in all, June is going to be a pretty good month. I can't wait to know what that is. Let's try that. That's where I'm at. So yeah, if I can let go of the concept that I've been ripped off, things will be a lot better for me. I got the World, and I got the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and I got the Four of Wands reversed. It might not be all celebration, but things will really open up for me if I can let go of that victim mentality that I seem to be holding on to. So I think that that whole change in my concept, that whole letting go and releasing things and people that don't serve me, and concepts in my head about who I am and what I deserve, all of that is represented in this reading today. So yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. If you need a reading, you should call me. I'll be in Pasco County today, and we can do it just like this. Not necessarily we have to go live for your reading, but we can do it on Facebook, FaceTiming each other. We can do it on the phone. We can meet someplace. You can come to my house. I can come to, well, I prefer not going to other people's houses to do readings. I pick up too many weird energies when I go into other people's homes. I'd rather you come to me or we meet someplace. I know, right? That Edna, they are falling pretty well from it. June, the June reading that I posted on my wall the other day was pretty much spot on. I think things are about to change for me financially, and I can only think that it's the vibrational pull that I've thrown out there trying to move some stuff around. It's really important for me to release all of that male energy that has really just seems to follow me around. I end up being around men in a friend relationship. I pick better men for lovers and husbands and boyfriends and shit. I don't know how that is. My first few were really shitty, but I think I really learned some stuff as I grew older. But I do hold on to men that have influence and power around me that are intimidated by my light and by my presence and by my powerful way of talking and speaking to people. I think that some of the men that I've surrounded myself with in the past have been a little afraid that I would outshine them, and that intimidates them. And it's really funny because when I come back and we talk Evolve later today at 10, we're going to talk about all of that stuff and how to let go of those things that make you feel like you're having some self-pity over what's happening to you. So anyway, tell your friends. I do readings and I do them remotely. And if you liked what I did here this morning, I can do that for you too. You know, the Kundalini thing really helped me. I felt really freaking confident doing this reading this morning. And I feel like I'm much better at it since I started this yoga practice, which has only been like 14 days. And the meditation, all of it, the third eye opening is very important. It's very, and if you want a reading, now's the time to do it. It's $20 a minute, and it's a 20-minute minimum. So, you know, we can work around your budget, but yep, that's how it works. So hit me up. Peace.